Once again, a chilly start to the Scottish rallying year with the Snowman Rally in February. Lining up at the start in Inverness, the drivers faced a return to the traditional forest tracks in the Great Glen for the first time in 10 years. In the days leading up to the rally, rain had lashed the hillsides, causing landslips. Yet the organisers, Highland Car Club, lost only one stage and had to shorten one other. Leading off the 123-car field was three times championship runner-up David Galanders from Aberdeen in his Sierra Cosworth. But Donald Milne of Bankery put in a good early form in his Nissan-powered Peugeot in the treacherous conditions of snow, mud and ice as the rally headed south from the Black Isle to Fort William. Jimmy Girvan from Inverness reappeared after a 2-year layoff in his new Toyota Celica GT4 with the benefit of four-wheel drive. But still managing to get the best from his ageing Escort was Ian Baumgart, who travelled north from his home in Hawick. Spectating for once, top rally driver Jimmy McRae keeping an eye on Girvan's performance around the twisting Highland tracks. The car was in its element, and Girvan cruised home to seize an early 2-point lead in the opening round of the championship. In fourth place was Ian Baumgart, seen here on the Port Clare stage high above Loch Ness. Jimmy McRae's main interest, though, was in son Alistair's performance in his 1300cc Nova, but he lost time with a puncture which dropped him down the field. But his performance was better than some others, like James Christie from Inverness. On home ground, not sure exactly where he was going. And facing much the same problem, Duncan Jaffrey from Bankery in his Rover Vitesse. A Sunday morning in March and the swollen Loch Carn Reservoir north of Glasgow, and the second round, the Valentine Rally. From its start in Stirling, it moved through the Trossachs and Fife to finish at South Queensferry. But on this occasion, Donald Milne was out of luck. After finishing just outside the top 10 in the opening round, he retired his 2.5-litre Nissan Peugeot on the De Villa stage in Fife on round 2. For Jimmy Girvan, though, things couldn't be going better, or so you would think. He led from the start as the four-wheel drive Celica bit into the mud and rain to give him his second consecutive victory in the championship. Yet he still felt he'd had something of an off day. That's not to say others weren't trying hard, like Murray Grierson in his Opel Kadett 400, who finished third. Appearing in a left-hand drive Opel Ascona, Borders farmer Andrew Wood was setting out to be a serious challenger to Girvan for the championship. He put the pressure on through the Lochard stage in the Trossachs, and he spared the car little in Fife, leaping through the De Villa Forest and Blair Adam to score a fine second place. North East of England dentist Bill Limburn enjoys the Scottish forests in his 2-litre Escort. But he had his share of problems throughout the day and had to settle for a disappointing 37th place. In another Escort, Phil Walker, after third place on the Snowman, tried hard but settled for 8th here, while Jimmy's brother Wilson Girvan in his Sierra Cosworth couldn't match his brother's pace at the head of the field and finished 5.5 minutes behind him in 6th place. Jim Carty from Elderslie had a bad day in his 3-litre Metro 6R4. In spite of early promise, the number 13 on his door proved a bad omen, and he retired with a broken drive shaft. Ewan Brewis in the small 1600cc Mazda 323 had a fine time, coming in just behind the second Girvan in 7th place. And in his Sierra Cosworth, John Gray was the top Group N driver.